Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich working with you to get rich with crypto. It is Sunday the 20th of August 2017. I'm still in the East Coast of the United States, and this video is going to be a little bits and pieces on Veritasium, on blockchain, Exodus, and a little bit on BitPay, and actually not on BitPay, on Bitcoin, on BitConnect. I just want to say the interview that I did with Reggie Middleton, it's taking longer to edit it than I'd hoped. Partly it's to do with being on holiday. I have found it difficult to record anything while I've been on holiday. Me and my family currently, there's about 20 of us staying in a hotel. And there's always people coming in and out of rooms and knocking on doors, cousins, nephews, nieces, all of that. And if we're not in the hotel, we're out and about visiting and sightseeing. So I'm just having a really, really great time, but it is making it a bit challenging to get any videos done. So this is a short video touching upon a few bits and pieces. So first off, blockchain.info. This is blockchain.com. I've been using blockchain for buying and purchasing Bitcoin. They have now announced, is on their blog, that you can now store, send, and receive Ether with your blockchain wallet. You can also buy Ether from blockchain.info. First you buy Bitcoin and then you convert it through the blockchain platform into Ether, and it integrates with Exodus. Now, what I like about blockchain is it's incredibly reliable and wallet, and you keep the private keys. The other thing about it is that in the UK, it is the cheapest way I've found of purchasing Bitcoin, cheaper than any other exchange. So if you're in the UK, you may find it advantageous to register with blockchain.info. It's free. Then you need to go through the know your customer regulations and anti-money laundering legislation, and then they can, procedures, and then you can buy Bitcoin off them at a lower exchange rate than you can off local Bitcoins or the other exchanges that I know of in the UK. The other thing is that blockchain will also buy Bitcoin off you. So if you wanted to sell Bitcoin, you can sell it to blockchain and they will transfer the money into your fiat account. At least that's the case in the UK. Please do check your own jurisdiction for the rules there. This is my blockchain wallet. I don't use it very often. In fact, I haven't bought Bitcoin off blockchain for quite a few months. And how I get my Bitcoin is from my BitConnect profits. I convert the BitConnect daily profits into Bitcoin, and then I send that to Exodus, and I'll come to Exodus in a moment. Now, there is another way that you can buy Bitcoin if you're interested in buying Bitcoin. This is through sex.io, buy Bitcoins with a credit card. Now, I haven't used this website or this service, so please do your own due diligence. Only invest what you're willing to lose. And remember that I am a hobby investor, not a professional financial advisor. Now, how sex.io works, CEX, not SEX. How CEX.io works is you register your Visa or MasterCard with them. You add funds from your credit card to their account, and then you can use that balance to purchase Bitcoins. And they operate in over 99% of the countries covered, which should be just about every single country in the world. And that will certainly include the United States, the European nations, and the large Asian nations, as well as the UK. Then Exodus have added Omisego to their wallet. If you have Exodus, I do recommend. If you don't have Exodus, I do recommend you use Exodus. You retain the private keys. There isn't a mobile application yet, so it's on your desktop or your laptop, and it's very, very easy to exchange between the currencies that they host. Let me just show you here. Oh, so this dark blue is Omisego. I bought some Omisego a few days ago. This light blue is Dash, which I get from my Genesis mining payments. And let's have a look. And I received 0.05 Dash 13 hours ago. And this is just payments I'm getting from Genesis mining with Dash. And I'm just letting it build up, not doing anything with that in particular. And there is a link in the description below the video if you want to, upgrade your Genesis mining account or open a Genesis mining account. You get 3% off if you use that code. This orange bit is my bit of Bitcoin, and this white bit is my bit of Ethereum. And if I want to exchange, so if I want to exchange the Omisego, I click on that. If I want to exchange it to Bitcoin, click on that. How much do I want to exchange? Let's say I want to do $100 worth. I put that there. It auto calculates what that would be. Click on exchange, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to exchange it. I'm going to be slowly accumulating Omisego, and then it will send me the, it'll go through Shapeshift and send me the Bitcoin. Okay, so I do recommend the Exodus wallet. Very easy to use. I'll have a link in the description below, and you can download it here. In fact, what I am going to do, this is my wife's BitConnect account. I'm going to send, this is what we got this morning, $144.20. I'm going to convert that to Bitcoin. I'm going to convert all of that to Bitcoin and then send it on. So I do that onto the exchange, which is here. Exchange all, sell BitConnect coin, confirm. Now onto Veritasium. So this is from cryptocoinupdates.com, and Veritas tokens are now available for sale on another exchange. They're on the BTC exchange. So this is Veritasium, the price here, let me just refresh that. So we get the most up-to-date one. And it's $122.56. So it's just kind of lolloping along here in the $122 range. I think it's an extreme steal and buy. And once I finished paying for this holiday through my BitConnect profits, I will be filling my pockets with Veri profits. And then here, if you click on this, and I've opened it here, you can see the markets that Veritasium is currently available on. So on Ether Delta, $200.9 thousand worth of volume in the last 24 hours. And then on Mercatox, which is a teeny weeny little baby exchange, 2.5 thousand with Veritasium and BTC. So you can buy Veritasium with BTC on Mercatox, and you can also buy Veritasium with Ether on Mercatox. And they did 1.87 thousand volume in the last 24 hours. If you look here at Ether Delta, so let me just check that's accurate. One Ether will buy you 2.326 Veritasium, an absolute steal. But one of the things I noticed looking at this earlier is the liquidity is going down. 1532 Veritasium tokens exchanged in the last 24 hours. Last week it was about 2,000 plus. Earlier this morning it was 1,600. And I think also yesterday, which means that people are buying Veritasium and they're holding it. They're not trading it. And I think that bodes very well for the future, especially when we have the announcement about the Jamaican Stock Exchange. In the next couple of months, we have an announcement about the other exchange that Reggie is in conversation with. Should that come through, and let's hope it does. And there'll be other developments like when the platform is made public. And the price, I project, will go through the roof. Now this is Mercatox, so you can buy Veritasium here with BTC or with Ethereum, tiny little exchange, and this is BTC. Now you can buy Veritasium here with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also with dollars. So you can deposit dollars, but there's not a lot of circulating supply on BTC, and I'll come to that in a moment. This is Mercatox on CoinMarketCap. It has a volume of 417.3 thousand in the last 24 hours, compared to Ether Delta, which is $5.2 million. So Ether Delta is significantly larger than Mercatox, and Veritasium on Mercatox is the 12th most traded coin. Yeah, just under $2,000 worth of trade, Veritasium and Ethereum. Oh, it's the 9th most traded. So about $5,000 worth between Veritasium BTC and Veritasium Ethereum. Now, Ether Delta, $5.2 million worth in the last 24 hours, and Veritasium is the 7th most traded token with $200,000 in the last 24 hours. OX and CoinDash, which I don't know anything about, over $1.1 million worth of trade for each of those in the last 24 hours. Then hit BTC. This is much larger than Ether Delta with $130.2 million worth of trade. I'm recording, go away. All right, they did not go away and I had to tend to that, so hence the slight break in recording. And this is what it's like. I'm in a hotel room. People are having breakfast, going swimming, coming in and out of each other's rooms. All right, so HitBTC has a volume of $130.2 million in the last 24 hours. So it's significantly larger than Ether Delta or Mercatox. But if we compare it to Bittrex, $541 million. So HitBTC is a fifth the size of Bittrex, and Bittrex isn't even the largest exchange. But Bittrex is a commonly used exchange, certainly in Europe and the US, because it has so many coins on its platform, but not Veritasium, curiously enough. Okay, now CoinMarketCap doesn't record the volume of Veritasium on HitBTC because it hasn't updated its records to show that Veritasium is being listed on HitBTC. But I think as soon as that happens, there is going to be more interest in Veritasium, more buyers, more people are going to have an opportunity to purchase Veritasium. I think the supply of available Veritasium will dry up. So I would recommend you fill your pockets with Veritasium profits, which is what I'm going to be doing. And my Bitcoin transaction has not completed yet. So, because I wanted to back up my BitPay card. Oh, and one thing I'd like to show you, if I may, is this notice I got from FedEx. This is a screenshot from my email account that my cruise bike, the recumbent bicycle, which I paid for on my BitPay card, from my BitConnect profits, will be delivered to my home in the UK on the 24th of August. And then what I need to do, I need to pay to have it built up. Okay, this is Crypto Rich signing out. There are affiliate links for BitConnect, Coinbase, Coin Tracking, and Genesis Mining in the description below. Please subscribe, like, comment, post questions. Please do look out for the interview with Reggie Middleton. I'll be posting that in installments as soon as the editing is done, which is taking some time. It is a great interview. There are different questions and answers to those in previous interviews. And do your own due diligence, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.